This one I have to bring Liara for, simply because as my love interest, it makes the most sense for her to be there with me. %. Oh boy. So, that was the final time we would select our companions on screen for this Let's Play. Because this episode is going to be the final time we actually fight in Mass Effect. Let's do it, everyone. Time for the final push. I'm really regretting choosing the Reeve bonus power. I just wanted to do something goofy for the finale, but the Mako got blasted. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. Go, Javik, go!
Try to clear the building. Foxtrot and Bravo are taking heavy fire. I'm on it.
Those harvesters are not getting in my way. Really, nothing is. And because this is literally the final thing in the game, there's no point in stopping to get... There's no money drops anywhere. You no longer have any need for money. Yeah. 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 People have a problem with her tone. I don't really care about that. Ugh. Fucking Jack. Jack!
The buildings will give us some cover, but it gives them.
Pick up the missile battery. Stop dodging my dodge rolls. No, Liara, get up. Come on. Alright. Probably should put the scope back on, but it was either that or lower my power damage. No, get off me. Bad husk, bad boy. Okay. Okay. Alright. Remember your power combos. Dark channel primes detonate so much. Alright. Out of there. Come on. Alright, fine X. What else you gonna say?
How are we supposed to take that thing down? We wait for it to get close, and we hit it with everything we've got. Our guidance systems are buggered. Roger that.
Come on. Jesus. Jesus. Nope. So, yeah, this part is actually really interesting to run through. Alright. That definitely would not be doable if I weren't playing... If I were playing this aggressively all the time. Not possible. In that section, do not play aggressively. It's not smart. I wouldn't call it cheating, or at the very least, I don't really care if it's cheating. I don't hate Ashley. I don't hate the character, but it's cheating. Yeah, it's cheating.
Where's our fire support? We need reinforcements on them!
Fucking damn. What an asshole. Damn. Alright, so this is basically the last thing we should actually do before I can get into the Citadel proper.
There's the artillery!
But the company's been wiped out.
Commander, do you read me?
Major, what's the situation?
The beam's interfering with missile guidance. We can hit the destroyer, but we'll never make the precision strike we need to take it.
Which is why I need to stay here and basically defend this place. This three-person squad, the Prothean, the Asari who found the Prothean, and the man who brought them all together.
I'll need you to open a link to the Normandy from the missile systems.
On it.
Fuck. Look at, yeah, your shields. Now we have to basically sit here and play, defend, tower defense, basically. There's really nothing else to say here except the mission of London itself is kind of a boring slog. It's basically one intergalactic multiplayer map with not much to explore. And if you're a fan of that type of thing, I can see how it would be a bit fun, but fundamentally I am not. I gotta say, I guess I could see it, but what direction else? What other directions are they coming from? See, what direction you need to position your squad in to flank these guys is very essential to survival. Very essential. Especially in the higher difficulties. You can very easily get into a position where everyone else gets flanked. And yeah, like the actual mission to Earth is not very. It's not very interesting mechanically or story. I would say that much.
We've got more incoming.
We'd better cover our left flank! Right away!
Acknowledge.
Oh, if only I had a sniper rifle. You know what? Just because I finally got an even ammo clip.
I'm on it.
Oh boy. Okay. I think I might buy it. Was that the entire left flank?
Commander, I've
Yeah,
reprogrammed
that's it.
targeting. Missiles are ready for launch.
Got it. You heard her. Back to the truck, people.
Awesome.
Missile guidance enhanced.
Fire!
Countering interference.
Did it hit? What happened?
The Reaper is still too close to the beam.
We're down to 2 missiles.
Yeah, I'm not mad.
And we
I'm
haven't
not
even
saying
made a
you're an
dent.
We'll need
asshole.
to allow the Reaper to move out of the beam's
I'm just
influence.
really, really tired.
Closer to us.
Fuck.
Commander, Hammer's being overrun at every turn. Reaper ground forces are converging on your location. We're fighting our way to you. Hold on, Commander. Hold on.
Goddess, more are coming.
Hold on, everyone. We can do this.
The enemies are incoming.
Oh, that's right. This mission is padded out with 2 tower defense segments. Oh my god, it's just... Oh my god. Like, come on. This nonsense on insanity is half the reason I don't even mind. Oh, and the harvester. Alright. Alright. Thank you, Javik. Oh, the Reaper's right there. Jeez. Oh, right. No! Oh, God. Oh, my God. Like, seriously, this is not interesting level design. This is not an interesting challenge.
Got it.
Oh my god. I keep wondering when exactly I'm going to get killed by the Banshees. And it's just, I'm sitting here wondering how anyone could legitimately enjoy this as a final level.
Commander, the destroyer is in range. Missiles are ready for launch.
Roger that, Edie.
And that's it. Never mind all the Banshees and Harvesters spawning at our location.
Going down. Hit him with everything you've got.
Destroyer terminated.
Nice work, Edie.
Shepard, we're on our way to your location.
Roger that.
Shepard, over here. Thank God you made it.
It didn't look good.
It gets worse.
Of course it does.
Hackett just reported in. Several Sovereign-class Reapers, including Harbinger, have broken off from the back of the sword. They're headed here.
Harbinger.
It's an opportunity for Hackett to get the Crucible in place. But we have to get a team on board the Citadel to open those arms now.
We still don't even know what we'll find when we get to the Citadel.
Then that's our job. Find out what we're up against.
All right. Saddle up, everybody. Get me Admiral Hackett.
Someone got my fucking case for that. Fuck me. He... What? Like a month?
It's now or never, Admiral. We're going in. Acknowledged. I'll send the word. All ships, this is Admiral Hackett. The Crucible is on the move. I repeat, the Crucible is on the move. Protect it at all costs. Everyone, this is it.
The final push.
Any available squadrons, delay those Reapers leaving the battle. We've got to give Hammer more time. From here on in, it's a straight shot.
A straight shot with Reapers trying to crush us along the way.
We just need to get a handful of troops through.
We'll be lucky to get a handful.
We knew this was going to be a gamble at best.
Can't think of anyone else I'd rather do this with.
I'm honored to be part of your team.
We're in sight of the target.
All right, everyone. This is it.
Shit.
Sam, look. I like the guy. I'm sorry. Let me see. Come on. Yeah. And this is basically... This isn't really a level. It's more like a... You're playing a cutscene, really. That's it. You're playing what is basically a glorified cutscene. Like, that's Harbinger up there, but I don't think Harbinger purposely launches a fatal attack against Shepard until right about here. Yeah. This is also the extended cut DLC playing right here. It's been explained in countless YouTube videos why the extended cut allowing Shepard to call the Normandy down to evacuate his squad is nonsensical and makes little sense. And the reasons why you can clearly see right in front of you. They're still being fired on by the Reapers and Harbinger. Why is Harbinger just letting the Normandy stay in the sky?
Shepard!
You gotta get out of here.
I'm alright, Shepard.
Don't argue with me, Liara.
You're not leaving me behind.
No matter what happens. Everything to me, Liara. Always will.
Shepard,
Go!
Since I really don't like that type of person.
God, they're all gone.
Did we get anyone to the beam?
Negative. Our entire force was decimated. It's too much. We need to regroup. Fall back to the buildings.
Armor's wiped out. All forces, retreat. Pull back! Pull back!
So if you pause here, you'll notice that now you have no shielding. And Shepard's... He's basically... No matter what you're actually brought to the fight, Shepard is now reduced to wearing a scorched version of his N7 armor. Oh, let me put your misers there. Don't worry, your pistol is one of those versions of the guns from Mass Effect 1 and you have infinite ammo. But this is a very forced attempt at giving a cinematic feeling to the final Reaper push. Also, it's a Karn effects, not a... What's the journal say? Just out of like curiosity, what's the journal say? Priority Earth. Yeah, that's it. Marauder Shields! He's here to save us from the bad ending. Too bad he wasn't good enough to save us. lightsaber. Not going to attack. But that was about to be more useful. It hurt.
Holy shit. You did it.
Yeah! We're in the Citadel!
Reports that someone made it to the Citadel. We need to give them time to get those arms open. All fleets converge on the Crucible. Protected at all costs. Shepard. Shepard.
Anderson. You up here too?
Followed you up, but we didn't come out in the same place. No. At least I don't think we did. What's your surrounding look like?
Even through the apocalypse, the Reaper's Keepers are dutifully working to keep the Citadel clean and functioning.
But I'm moving. It's dark. There's human remains scattered.
Sounds familiar. I'm in a dark hallway. Reminds me of your description of the collector base.
Anderson and Shepard made it.
Makes sense.
You think they're making a Reaper in here?
Sure. They round them up on Earth, then send the people up here to be processed.
Goddamn abomination. I'm gonna keep moving. The sooner we blow these bastards back to hell, the better.
One last boost of reputation for the final persuasion check.
But where the hell are we?
Yeah. Doesn't look like any part of the Citadel I've been to.
And I've been to this, like the wards. That place is filthy.
The walls here just realigned itself. The place is shifting, changing. There's a chasm here, and more hallways like the one I was
If only we listened to
I think I'm near an
Shorin and Jalid. Alright, I'm not gonna look at the gore anymore. Oh. Oh, look at that. I remember someone on YouTube doing this earlier. But you can back up and see no one there on the Citadel as you're walking forward.
Don't get too far ahead of me.
But the second you actually cross the finish line here, you'll find not one but two people.
Just found that chasm you were talking about.
Hold on. I see something. A control panel, maybe. I'm just gonna go on it.
Anderson. Damn it.
You don't see Anderson from afar. You can't blame it on draw distance because you could clearly see that Shepard would be standing over there. So Shepard would very much be able to see Anderson here. Should have been able to. It's ridiculous that he can't. Fuck yeah. Smell boy. No shit. I'm big. Oh, wow.
Anderson. Shepard. I can't.
I underestimated you, Shepard.
What a...
I warned you. Control is the means to survival. Control of the Reapers And of you, if necessary.
They're controlling you.
I don't think so, Admiral.
Controlling me is a lot different than controlling a Reaper.
Have a little faith.
Sure I do.
Discovered the master.
My god.
When we learned there was more to the galaxy than we imagined. There were some who
I have to
thought
wonder,
we should be
Elusive Man, if we never took off into outer space, what kind of person would you be?
might let in.
What would Cerberus be about instead, if not for humanity's dominance?
Since
What would you be
that
fighting for?
We've advanced more than the past 10,000 years combined. And the Reapers will do the same for us again. 1,000. But only if we can harness.
Oh, there's the current effects. It's like we have a piece of Morden with us.
We destroy them, or they destroy us.
And waste this opportunity? Never.
You're playing with things you don't understand. With power you shouldn't be able to use.
I don't believe that. If we can control it, why shouldn't it be ours?
Because we're not ready.
No. This is the way humanity must evolve.
There's always another way.
I've dedicated my life to understanding the Reapers, and I know with certainty the Crucible will allow me to control them.
And then what?
Look at the power they wield. Look at what they can do.
Jeez. Okay.
I see what they did to you.
Yeah,
I took what I wanted from them, made it my own.
so this is actually supposed to be what was supposed to be the final boss fight of the Mass Effect 3 game. Like, the Elusive Man wasn't supposed to be someone you would talk to death. He was supposed to be a traditional boss fight. Basically, as super,
Only able to see the world down the barrel of a gun? And what if he's wrong? What if controlling the Reapers is the answer?
oh yeah, a brute. Yeah. Basically, Tam was supposed to be a super version of a brute Reaper enemy.
If we destroy the Reapers, this ends today. But if you can't control them,
But I can!
are you willing to bet humanity's existence on it?
I know it will work.
You can't, can you? They won't let you do it.
No! I'm in control! No one is telling me what to do!
Listen to yourself. You're indoctrinated.
No! No! The two of you so self-righteous. Do you think power like this comes easy? There are sacrifices.
You've sacrificed too much.
Shepard, I
Like,
only
look,
wanted
this
to-
argument is complete nonsense.
The Crucibles can control it. I
And
know it.
if it were really up to me, I would have liked for the Mass Effect 3 game to be structured in such a way that it would be possible for the Elusive Man to not come off as a total lunatic, but we all don't have the dreams to do that.
I can't do that, Commander.
Of course you can't. They own you.
Right. At this point, while the Elusive Man knows that's possible for the Reapers to be controlled, he himself is indoctrinated, so
Everything I've accomplished. I won't let that happen.
Because of you, humanity is already undone.
you told the Reapers where this place was,
Not true.
and you let yourself be indoctrinated.
Half the Citadel. They've got us fighting each other instead of fighting them.
I just need to.
You've done exactly what the Reapers wanted. You're still doing it because they control you.
They're too strong.
You're strong.
And now we've been able to charm him into realizing he's indoctrinated, just like with Saren.
Don't let them control you.
I tried, Shepard.
Nope, this man is evil. I have no idea.
This is it, everyone. The alarms are opening.
That's him. He's not a good person.
Commander?
There's just a lot of things you discuss about why this doesn't make any sense. But it's been years along the way, and I'm not going to spend all of my time complaining about the ending. Functionally speaking, there's not enough to talk about.
Best seats in the house.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Like, I do not. Cannot.
I think you earned a rest. Anderson? Stay with me. We're almost through this.
You did good, son. You did good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir. Anderson?
Pity.
Shepard? Commander?
Hey. What do you need me to do?
Nothing's happening. The Crucible's not firing. It's gotta be something on your end.
Honestly, nothing.
Commander Shepard.
I don't see... I'm not sure how to...
Not funny to get Miranda killed.
Commander.
No, not that. No, is he?
Wake up.
What? Where am I?
The Citadel. It's my home.
Who are you?
I am the Catalyst.
I thought the Citadel was the catalyst.
No, the Citadel is part of me.
You're basically like how Edie's part of the Normandy.
Do you know how I can do that?
Perhaps. I control the Reapers. They are my solution.
Solution? To what?
Chaos.
Do you believe it?
The created will always rebel against their creators. But we found a way to stop that from happening. A way to restore order.
By wiping out organic life?
No, we harvest advanced civilizations, leaving the younger ones alone. Just as we left your people alive the last time we were here.
But you killed the rest.
We helped them ascend, so they could make way for new life, storing the old life in Reaper form.
I think we'd rather keep our own form.
No, you can't. Without us to stop it, synthetics would destroy all organics. We've created the cycle so that never happens. That's the solution.
Alright.
Where did the Reapers come from? Did you create them?
My creators gave them form. I gave them function. They, in turn, give me purpose. The Reapers are a synthetic representation of my creators.
That's both Jennifer Hale and Mark Muir.
Yes.
Right,
They
Leviathan.
created me to oversee the relations between synthetic and organic life, to establish a connection. They became the first true Reaper. They did not approve.
This is the only thing playing the Leviathan DLC before the ending adds. More context,
Before. But how do the Reapers solve anything?
but nothing that really matters realistically.
Their own existence, but those improvements have limits. To exceed those limits, synthetics must be allowed to evolve. They must, by definition, surpass their creators.
Let's calm down a second.
The result is conflict, destruction,
No,
chaos.
the function doesn't matter.
It is inevitable. Reapers harvest all life, organic and
Once that
synthetic,
function matters.
preserving them before they are forever lost to this conflict.
Huh.
We're at war with the Reapers right now.
Right. So trying to poke some holes in the Catalyst's logic.
They are not interested in war.
I find that hard to believe.
When fire burns, is it at war? Is it in conflict?
This is the
Or is it
big brain version of Thane's. My body doesn't murder, my soul has to choose for my body to murder. Therefore, I'm not a murderer. It's stupid.
We preserve it, to be reborn in the form of a new Reaper. Like a cleansing fire, we restore balance. New life, both organic and synthetic, can once again flourish.
What do you know about the Crucible?
The device you refer to as the Crucible, however, in combination with this, it is crude but effective.
Who designed it?
You would not know them, and there is not enough time to explain. We first noted the concept with each passing cycle.
Why didn't you stop?
We believed the concept had been erratic. Clearly, organics are more
You said you're the
a
captain,
construct. I was created to bring balance.
so you're just an
In
animal.
as much as you are just an animal, I embody the collective intelligence.
But you were created.
Correct. By ones who recognized that I was first created, but our efforts always.
The Reapers?
Precisely.
I met your creators. They told me what you
Even more Leviathan mentions.
Did as we were expected.
They said you betrayed them. That you turned them into Harbinger.
When they asked that I solve the problem of conflict, they failed to understand they were part of the problem themselves.
Yeah, that part actually does make sense, because they were basically ruling the galaxy as
destruction was part of the very solution they required.
unjustly ruling as gods. So
They've joined this war now.
yeah, and
They
they
welcome their involvement. I am only facilitating their request.
it's a flawed solution.
Taking away our future. Without a future, we have no hope. Without hope, we might as well be machines, programmed to do what we're told.
You have hope, more than you think.
Which means that we can get the maximum ending from the destroy version of this ending if we take it.
My solution won't work anymore.
So now what?
We find a new solution.
Why are you telling me this? Why help me?
You have altered the variables.
What do you mean?
The Crucible changed me, created new possibilities, but I can't make them happen. If there is to be a new solution, you must act. It is now in your power to destroy us.
So let's go over this. Organics always evolve along the lines the Catalyst expects, so it forces them to evolve along the lines it expects. The Catalyst strove to make its solution more efficient, and so in doing so eliminated any credible chance of any civilization ever doing something unexpected. Even if they did, the Vanguard typically just signaled the invasion early. The Catalyst even tried to stamp out the basic concept of the Crucible, despite theorizing that there was a chance it could provide a superior solution than the Reapers.
What exactly will happen?
In short, it placed efficiency and certainty to such a high standard that anything challenged its reasoning becomes unthinkable, which is why the Catalyst will always argue against any counter-evidence or any point you can make to say everything it was doing was always pointless.
There will still be losses, but no more than what has already been lost.
But the Reapers will be destroyed?
Yes, but the peace won't last. Soon, your children will create synthetics, and then the chaos will come back.
There has to be another way.
There is. You could instead use the energy of the Crucible to seize control of the Reapers.
So, the elusive man was right after all.
Yes, but he could never have taken control, because we already controlled him.
But I can.
You will die. You will control us, but you will lose everything you have.
But the Reapers will obey me?
Yes. We will be yours to control and direct as you see fit. There is another solution. Synthesis.
And that is?
Add your energy to the crucibles. The chain reaction will combine all synthetic and organic life into a new framework. A new DNA.
I'm not gonna bother explaining that one, because the way that actually works genuinely...
Can you imagine your life without them?
And there will be peace?
The cycle will end. The Reapers will cease their harvest, and the civilizations preserved in their forms will be connected to all of us. Synthesis is the final evolution of all life. The paths are open, but you have to choose.
So here's the thing. What the Catalyst wants you to do is go for the synthesis ending, because this is what, from its perspective, will be the only thing that brings peace and render the Reaper's purpose meaningless. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, but oh, so we actually did complete Priority Earth. Huh, that's hilarious. Now, the story option is marked as red, while control is marked as blue, which is interesting because it fundamentally represents the big choice relating to synthetics we can make in Mass Effect 2. If you turn around and shoot the Star Child, the fake little child, though, it gets turned into... It triggers the refuse ending, which is basically you give up on the cycle in the galaxy for no good reason, because some people decide they just want to give a really pointless middle finger to BioWare. Now, I'm not going to go for synthesis because fundamentally I don't really care for... Like, Mass Effect is about how our differences can make us strong together if we learn to deal with them. Forcing everyone to be the same in every way is a less interesting version of the idea. An overly simplistic version of the idea. But yeah, I'm a legend now. I got the long service medal for taking my character from Mass Effect 1 all the way to 3. The reason I went for control in this case... Like, okay, back when I first played the trilogy, I was all Team Destroy, like every other, like 99% of the BioWare fan base at the time. Simply because I was really not... I wouldn't say disgusted, but simply because I genuinely did not care for their endings. Or found them logical. Or nonsense like that. But look, a lot of that is basically... I bought into a lot of the naysaying hype. And I mean a lot of the naysaying hype regarding the problems with synthesis, and especially the problems with synthesis, but mostly the problems with control.
Disengage and head to the rendezvous point. I repeat, disengage and get the hell out of here.
Joker, listen. We have to go. Damn it.
But another thing about the control ending is something that Edie herself pretty much states outright in your final conversation with her before you unlock her decoy power. It's that synthetics, like her and the Geth, need morality instead of just following instructions or self-preservation programs and directives or whatever. So the idea here is that by Shepard becoming or merging with the Catalyst, Paragon and Renegade, they will become the moral code of the Reapers and give them direction and conscience. Like so. Shepard is now ordering all Reaper forces to retreat. Now, in the Destroy ending, originally all the endings were going to destroy all the mass relays before the extended cut. That meant that no matter what happened, if you land on some planet somewhere, you were stuck there for more or less the rest of your life because it was impossible for you to travel across the Milky Way in anything resembling a convenient amount of time. The Milky Way is a very large place in the galaxy. A very large piece of the galaxy. We live in it. We know how large it is. There's a reason that the Reapers took light years to get here. Thessia's okay. Tuchanka's great. Well, I like Thessia and Tuchanka, but really it's just everyone on Earth at that point. But last and most importantly is the fact that I chose to go with Control because you pick Destroy. You will kill Edie and the Geth. And as a result of that, Edie will be the one person who ends up, whose face you see smiling as she's destroyed in the memorial part of the ending here if you check the Destroy. And fundamentally speaking, Destroy and Control, as long as you put an end to the Reaper threat, you put an end to the Reaper threat. But if you're going to pick Destroy and you don't care about Edie and the Geth, I feel like you would have gone out of your way to destroy the Geth in this game and, you know, basically just never talk to Edie or treat her as a person. So, Destroy's main hurdle is how much do you like Edie and the Geth. Without that, it's the one ending everyone who played this game would pick without reservations. I don't mind picking Control for its own sake or for its own benefits, but fundamentally speaking, even in this ending, but fundamentally speaking, I feel like Control just offers more for the galaxy without going the synthesis route. The thing is, synthesis also means that the Reapers basically just kind of get away scot-free with ruining countless amounts of lives for their entire existence, and I'm not really a fan of that. With Control, you have the ability to headcanon what Shepard's going to do about the Reapers at the end of the war. Use them to rebuild the master relays, and then have them all destroyed or decommissioned or whatever. You know, all that stuff. It's about what's in your head, because the ending slides here are only going to give you context what happens as a result of your choices throughout this game and the rest of the trilogy.
Eternal. Infinite. Immortal. The man I was used these words. But only now do I truly understand them. And only now do I understand the full extent of his sacrifice. Through his death, I was created. Through my birth, his thoughts were freed. They guide me now. Give me reason, direction. Just as he gave direction to the ones who followed him. The ones who helped him achieve his purpose. Now, my purpose.
Unfortunately, you can't do anything about Kasumi's issue with the gray box unless you go synthesis, which is fundamentally still not the best thing to do, but yeah, you know.
The man I was knew that he could only achieve this by becoming something greater. There is power in control.
Ah, the Geth.
There is wisdom in harnessing the strengths of your enemy. I will rebuild what the many have lost.
Yeah.
I will create a future with limitless possibilities. I will protect and sustain.
And yeah, the cool thing about Control is that it's the only one of the three endings that takes your Shepard's morality points into consideration.
I will never forget. I will remember the ones who sacrificed themselves. So that the many could survive.
So this here is the Paragon version of Control, and you'll get a Renegade version of it if you have more Renegade points in your reputation bar. And this is typically why people go for Destroy.
And I will watch over.
If your love interest is around and you pick the Destroy ending and you have a high enough effective military strength, they will refuse to put your plaque on that wall there on the belief that you're actually still alive, and you are hinted to be alive at the end of the high effective military strength Destroy ending. Granted, Shepard's consciousness now exists in the form of a Reaper that could easily be downloaded into a human-sized platform, so again, role-playing, you fundamentally can just say you control Shepard lives as well. The nature of what conscious means, it means is something we have yet to unlock, so it's all to interpretation. And if you look very close at that model there,
Did that all really happen?
you can see that the voice there says child, but the character model is very clearly that of a tiny man. That is not a child-sized body at all.
When can I go to the stars?
People have proven this by using the PC version and taking a look at the character model,
What will be there?
you know, with the PC hacking tools and such. So what's funny about that is the fact that they could easily just reuse the little boy child model they already have for the Star Child in this scene. But frankly, that the sheer laziness of that whole thing is just incredible to spot at this point. But fundamentally speaking, the point of this ending is to imply that the Stargazer here is retelling the Mass Effect trilogy, which is Shepard's story, as a folk story to this man-sized child. So anyway, congratulations on bringing an end to the Reaper threat. Commander Shepard has become a legend, and from here you can continue to build that legend. It's been a long journey, and like Shepard, we couldn't have done it alone. Basically, originally this ending really bothered people a lot, this pop-up screen. It was originally saying, please buy DLC to continue playing as Shepard. And understandably, a lot of people really weren't interested in that. So, we're back here. Back to before needing to do priority attack the Cerberus headquarters. This is the point of return, remember. So if you want to keep playing the DLC post-game, this is pretty much the only way you can do it. None of your endings are taken into account until after you land on Earth. So, with that in mind, the post-game Citadel DLC party will happen in the finale of this episode. If you like this episode, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you at the party, everyone.